Good morning class, I am Govind Vyas. Today we are going to study the third lecture of our chapter 9 light in subject science class 10th. Okay. So the first topic we are going to discuss today is types of reflection. In the previous lecture we discussed till the definition and there were two laws of reflection, right? But today we are going to go further. So the first topic is types of reflection. I hope you know a little bit about it because it also came in the previous class. So there are basically two types of reflections, regular reflection and diffused reflection. So let's study them turn by turn. The first reflection is regular reflection. What is regular reflection? Let's see. Suppose there is a surface like this, a plane surface, totally smooth, right? This is a smooth surface. Okay, this is a smooth surface. Now what's happening? Light from any source, suppose there is a source of light from where lots of rays of lights are coming. So the first ray, the second one, the third one, and many more. So many rays are coming. I am just assuming our study with the help of only 3 rays. So they came parallel, and let me also show the direction of the ray. Okay, now what happens? Since this is a smooth surface, so after reflection the light rays will go how? Like this. This will go like this, the reflected ray direction, this one, like this, and this one like this, right? They are, I hope you see them little bit diverging, but they will go parallel, right? They will go parallel, straight lines. So what I basically mean to say that what happens in the regular reflection, there is a smooth surface on which some rays of light are incidenting. After reflection they came parallel, they will go also parallel. There is no change in their direction. They will not spread or they will not scatter. They came parallel and they will also go back parallel in the same medium. This kind of reflection is known as regular reflection. This happens where when I have a torch in my hand or I have a laser light in my hand and I spark them at a mirror, right, a smooth mirror in which we see our face, then what happens? The light will strike that mirror, and after that a point of laser light strike that mirror, and after reflection that point will go in the same medium, right? It will not scatter. So that kind of reflection is known as regular reflection. Clear? Now what about the diffused reflection? Let's study the other one. If I talk about diffused reflection, then the case is different. See how? This time the surface is not smooth, it is little bit in zigzag manner, an uneven surface. So again the same scenario, I am taking 3 rays of light incidenting on this uneven surface. The direction of incident rays. What happens after reflection? Because this is not a smooth surface, so the direction of reflected ray will not be parallel or the same. It will be different. They will scatter. right? How? See, this ray may go like this. This ray may go like this. And what about this one? May go like this. So basically what I mean to say that since it was an uneven surface, so after reflection the direction of light ray is not predictable. They may go in any direction. The basic means to say that light will scatter. It will spread in all the direction. This is known as scattering of light. A new definition. What is scattering of light? Spreading of light in all the direction after incidenting, after striking an uneven surface. This is known as scattering of light. See students, this type of reflection is extremely important to have our vision. See how, suppose from this bulb or from any source of light, light is incidenting on any particular object. From that object, if regular reflection takes place, then light will not scatter in all the direction, and due to that we will not be able to see that object. But if the surface is uneven, irregularities are there, like this case, so in that case when light is falling on any object, this is a box, take this as a box or a wall or whatever thing, light incidented on this particular object and then scatter in all the direction. So somewhere we will stand, or there may be one boy, there may be another, there will be another boy. So light will reach to every place in that room. Okay, so from every position that particular object will be visible. So to have our vision, the role of diffused reflection is extremely important. If the reflection is only of regular type, we will not see the objects as we see right now. Okay, all the objects around you are said to do diffused reflection. They scatter light in all the directions, even our human body also. That is why we are able to see. So to have the vision, diffused reflection is extremely important, because this scatters the light, and scattering of light helps us to see the objects very well. Okay. So I hope that you are clear with both types of both types of reflections, regular reflection and diffused reflection, and also with the definition scattering of light. So this is one of our topic has been completed. All right, now moving on to our next topic, mirror. Firstly, we will study what is a mirror, how can we define it, and nextly we will study how many types of mirror are there, and then we will study them in details. Okay, so firstly, what will you call a mirror? Try to answer yourself. So if you ask me, I will say that mirror is a piece of glass whose one surface is coated with reflecting material, isn't it? What is mirror? Mirror is basically a piece of glass whose one surface is coated with a reflecting material. See students how. Like this was a piece of glass, right? Now what is difference between mirror and glass? In a mirror, if I am standing here and this is the mirror, while I am standing here and I am looking at the mirror, I can see my face back. Absolutely right. But if this is a glass, like this specs or a glass in the front side of a car, I will see through that. I will see through that, right? Not I will see my face back. So it is basically a piece of glass. On its one surface, what does we do? We coat with the reflecting material, like you see at your home mirror with a silver coating. There is a saffron colored layer just behind the mirror, on the back surface of the mirror. Mostly that is a silver coated layer. Silver layer. What happens by that? That does not allow light to pass through that. When the light touches that, strike that, it will bounce back, and this is what happens in the reflection, right? So mirror is basically a piece of glass whose one surface is coated with a reflecting material. One of the reflecting material is silver itself, right? So this was the basic definition of mirror. Now how many types of mirror are there? Let's study them. Yes. So types of mirror. Basically, there are two types of mirror. The first is plane mirror and the other one is spherical mirror. Right? Spherical mirror. What is a plane mirror? The mirror present at our home, the mirror present at any barber shop, the mirror present at any gymnasium, the mirror present at any beauty parlor, places like this. All the mirrors are plane mirror. Absolutely right. Whose main purpose is to see ourselves as it is, right? Without any change. So the mirror in which mostly no change takes place are plane mirror. These are present at our home. We often see this, or I will say often in a day. That will be an appropriate term. Plane mirror. Like this. A mirror whose one layer is coated with the reflecting material. But what about the spherical mirror? The spherical mirror, suppose this was a plane mirror it was a spherical mirror like this, and I curved it like this. I curved it, I made it a curved in an arc manner, right? This particular mirror was made curved, so it will be something like this, right? Like this. So this type of mirror is known as a curved mirror. Okay, you can also assume that there was a piece of glass like this. There was a piece of glass, and what did I do? I cut this particular section apart. So I obtained this. So this type of mirror is known as a curved mirror. Yet this is a glass, but when I put a reflecting layer on its any of either side, then it will be a mirror, right? Suppose there I have two choices to coat the reflecting layer, either in the inward side or in the outward side. We will study this, but firstly we will talk about the plane mirror only. What are the specifications of plane mirror, or I would say better that what are the specifications of the image formation by a plane mirror? How do you see an image which is formed by a plane mirror? Let's see. You know about it very well since you see these in your everyday life. Suppose the camera I am looking is a mirror, okay, and I am standing here. Suppose this distance is 5 meter, a 5 meter distance. Take for example, take this as 5 meter. So from mirror, I am an object who is standing at a 5 meter distance. So tell me students, at how much distance my image will look inside the mirror? The distance between me and mirror is 5 meter. So at how much distance my image will look? This is a mirror. I am standing here. this is a particular gap, or I will say a 5-meter gap. Inside the mirror, where will I look? I will look somewhere here, and what will be this distance? 5 meter, absolutely. This is one of the property of a plane mirror, that in this the distance of object from mirror is equal to the distance of image from the mirror. This distance and this distance is same. When you come closer, the image will also come closer. When you will move far, the image will move far as well, and vice versa, right? This is the first property. The distance will be same. You can note it. What about the second property? Suppose I am standing in front of a mirror and my height is something. Okay, my height is something. So, in the plane mirror, will I look taller or will I look dwarf? Or I will look exactly same? My height, how much my height, my size will look? I will look same, right? If this is, for example, I have taken an object, a marker. So, take this marker is of almost 10 centimeter. I have put this before a plane mirror. Of how much length will it look? 10 centimeter? Absolutely, it will not look bigger, it will not look smaller, it will look of exactly same size. So, this is the second property of a plane mirror, that size of object will always be equal to the size of image, the second property. Okay. So, this is another one. Now, what about the third property? See, I am standing in front of a mirror like this. My pocket is in my left side, yes, but my face is towards that direction, and this time my left is this. And in the mirror, towards which direction my face will be? In that direction, or my face will be in this direction? You know, students, very well. When I am standing like this in front of a mirror, then my image will look at me. I am looking at my image will look at me. So, for my image, the face is here. So, the left side of the image is here. My left is this, and that image left is that. Okay. That means to say, if I am raising this hand, this is my left one. My image will also raise its hand, but that will be its right one, right? So, my left is its right and my right is its left. So, left and right are interchanged, right? These are changed into by each other. So, this type of image in which left right are interchanged, this is known as erected image. Erected image in which left and right are interchanged. So, image in a plane mirror will always be erected, right? This is the third point. You must also have seen an ambulance passing on a road while you were standing on the traffic light. So, how is an ambulance, the spelling of ambulance looked? It is written there on the front of the ambulance in erected mode, so that the drivers in their mirror will see them in a proper manner, right? Okay. So, this was the third case. The fourth property and the final property, the image is always virtual. What I mean to say virtual? In reality, I am not there. I cannot obtain that image of mine formed in a plane mirror on a paper, on a screen, I will say. I cannot obtain my image formed in a plane mirror on a screen. That is why it is always known as a virtual image, not a real image. So, these are the basic four properties of image formed by a plane mirror. Moving on, in the next lecture, not today, in the next lecture, we shall study about the spherical mirrors, their types, because spherical mirrors are also of many types, basically of two types, and then image formation by them. Okay. So, till that, like this channel, share and subscribe. Thank you.